Outside my country, I love to travel to Finland because I see how people there don't live in poverty and they don't pay for college, and foreigners get to study English or whatever else they want for free because it's paid for in good tax policy. So I love going to Finland.
Depends to the vacation that I have. For example, if I have a short vacation, I'm from Saudi Arabia, so I prefer to go like Dubai or Egypt for long distance country because I cannot take a long time in the airplane if I have short vacation. Otherwise, if I have long vacation, I would like to go to like Geneva in Europe. Yes, because my family like to go there, so I like to go with them.
Wow, outside of my country. You know, before I was 20 years old, I had been in 20 different countries.
Wow.
And then for many years when my children were small, I didn't travel abroad internationally. I didn't travel for a long time. Then in 2007, I told myself every year I want to take international travel, a trip
Wow.
abroad, to a foreign country, outside the US. So 2007 until this year, I've gone to a foreign country every year.
Wow.
So, although last year was only to Canada, but it was still a foreign country, right?
Yeah.
So, but outside of the country, wow, that's a tough question because obviously I love to travel. But to be quite honest, the first place on my list is Japan.
Japan?
I have never been there. I've been to Korea, I've been to China, I've been to Thailand, I've never been to Japan.
Wow.
I will travel to Spain.
Why are you
I'm going to Spain because I like the weather there. It's hot at the day and cold at the midnight or at the night. And I like the activity there, like beach, shopping, the building style. I think I like the traditional there.
I think that I like to travel here in Boston. Yeah, and also Europe.
Europe? What country?
Italy.
Italy.
So I think it depends on my mood, if I'm feeling adventurous or not so adventurous.
Oh.
If I'm feeling adventurous, I like to go to kind of the countryside, places where I can go hiking, a culture I'm not familiar with. Yeah, it depends on my feeling, how much money I have.
Biking. I love to bike.
Bike?
Yeah, I love to bike around cities because, you know, yeah, you can see all the tourist sites. Not that there's that many sites in Finland that you can actually see, but even better than visiting, you know, the harbor or the island or whatever else they have there in Helsinki is taking a bike ride on the first real day of spring and seeing everybody outside probably for the first time in months. Outside with their families, eating ice cream, drinking beer, right by the ocean.
You can't ride a bike after drinking beer.
Oh, I didn't drink beer. I like watching people do it. It's a very strange fascination. Yeah, so my wife and I, we love visiting Finland and doing that.
Okay.
As my friend Daniela says, it depends to the place. Usually, if I went to a city or a country that have like shores or beach, I'd like to sit and read a novel or a book and doing relax because I don't like to be doing a lot of activities because usually when I travel I want to relax and get rest, so I'd like to just sit and read something.
I like to eat. I like to try the local cuisine. So my trip focuses on food and also shopping. I like to go shopping and I like to go to museums. and I like to just relax, like hang out like in a cafe
Yeah.
and watch people go by, do people watching.
I think hiking is good. I like hiking, and shopping also is good idea because they have a good shopping street and they have good malls. So yeah, hiking and shopping. I think maybe go to the beach. Yes.
I like to depend of the country of the or the place that I am. But for example, if I'm in Europe, I would like to visit the cultural things. But if I am, for example, in Miami, I would like to go to the beach and do some shopping. In Italy, I would like to do some visit about, for example, I can go in Rome to the Colosseum, or maybe in Florence, in the Michelangelo. Yeah.
Wow, so you want to see the sights?
Yes.
Really nice. How about you?
I'm a nature kind of guy, so I like to go hiking. That's why I like to go to the countryside. You know, especially in Japan, what's nice is to find a place where you can go hiking, and then afterwards you can enjoy the hot springs. Yeah, so that's in the countryside. If I'm in the city, I like to try different restaurants.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
You like to eat.
yeah. I like to try new things and
Oh.
take pictures of my food. You know.
You are very challenging.
Yeah.
I would like to visit Western China,
Mm-hmm.
but I would also like to visit a rural part of Japan.
Why?
Why? I feel like sometimes the rural areas
Mm-hmm.
probably have a lot of the original culture compared to the more metropolitan areas.
Mm-hmm.
And as an American, I'm surrounded by city all the time. I'm surrounded by urban people all the time. And I guess that's why I always tell English students that if they can, try to live or study in some rural place, not in a city, because that's where you're really going to get a bunch of language development, and if not that, then at least culture. So that's why I would like to go to Western China or rural part of Japan.
In Japan, of course, it's really because I'm a big fan of technology, and Japan is the mother of technology. So I'd like to visit Japan because actually I have a cousin. He's studying now in Japan, so I'd like to visit him and try the original sushi in Japan. And for a small reason, a lot of my Japanese friends told me that Starbucks in Japan is different from the United States.
Yes,
I'm not sure why, but I would like to try it because also I really love Starbucks.
Oh.
Actually, I just wrote an essay about it today.
Well, that is, of course, I'd like to go to both.
Yeah.
But since I've never been to Japan,
Mhm.
that's the one place I would like to go.
Yeah, you just said
Right.
the
I've never
first
been,
question.
and I know so many students over the years from Japan that I have a big curiosity.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think both of them they have a good thing to visit. Like in China, they have the wall, the famous thing, and Japan. I think maybe I will go first to Japan because they have a big building. They have many things to visit. Like it's very modern, and yeah, I think that's the
You want to both of them.
yeah. If I will go there, yeah, I will go for both. To be honest.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I would like to visit China because I think is one of the most potent, improving
Growing country.
and grow country. I know, well, I haven't been in China before, but I know there are many things to do.
Building.
Yeah, and also I would like to try the food.
Oh, yeah, Chinese food is very delicious.
The sushi.
The sushi. It's the Japanese food.
Both countries are interesting countries, and I would like to visit both for many reasons. For example, China. China is really a great country, and it's improving. And if you look at the past 10 years, you will find out that China has improved a lot for its industry and factories and everything. And yes, and the workforce there, it's really interesting. It's a lot. And now China factories is doing a lot of outsourcing to call the international country, the international companies to come inside and invest their industry.
Yeah, I think China is huge.
Yes.
There's so many different places you can go to. I think China would be better if I wanted to go on a more rugged trip. There are a lot. I've traveled in China a lot, but there are still many places I haven't been to yet. Many provinces like Inner Mongolia or the northeast region, where it's very cold, but you know, very beautiful as well. But Japan is more comfortable. But Japan's a much smaller country, and I've been to many places in Japan already.
Oh, which places? How many places?
I went up to Hokkaido,
Oh, Hokkaido.
Aomori, Kansai region like Kyoto and Nara, Takamatsu, and some of the little islands there. I only haven't been to Kyushu. Maybe sometime I can go there and visit Fukuoka or Hiroshima.
Fukuoka, Hiroshima.
Yeah,
It's very good.
Yeah. So still some places to explore in Japan. Yeah. So I guess again it depends on my mood. I'm happy to go to both places.